Hi, this is Jundo. Welcome to Tree Leaf, or at least this is Jundo's lower half. And the question is, why sit? Especially in the lotus posture. But why sit? Why is Zazen in the sitting? Talks about that, he means the lotus posture. Well, if the Buddha sat that way, it's good enough for you too. That's one reason. But there are a few perspectives on this. Of course, Master Dogen also believed that Zazen, in its limitless meaning, was simply the whole universe. Every action, every gesture, every breath you take is Zazen. Nothing escapes being Zazen. From the morning till the night and back to the morning again, it's all Zazen. But that's one way of seeing Zazen. The other way of seeing Zazen is when we haul our butts over to the Zafu, face the wall, and sit. That's the heart of the practice too. You can't have one without the other. So, Master Dogen makes the point that it's not all about standing. It's not all about reclining. Though you can recline and stand and do Zazen too. It's about the sitting. But like I said, it's also the standing and the reclining. Getting back to a subject from a couple of days ago, I signed up for my colonoscopy next week. So I'll be doing my Zazen from kind of a crouching position with my butt in the air. Maybe I'll get to film that. But none of that takes away from Zazen, cross-legged, sitting, eyes half open, in the traditional way. Why? Well, there's a practical reason, and then there's kind of spiritual reason, shall we say? The practical reason is if you're doing this posture right, it shouldn't be painful. I know it looks painful, and it is painful sometimes, especially if you have thunder thighs like me and 50-year-old knees. But it's supposed to be balanced. It's supposed to be a position that lets you forget about your body. I was just reading a diary of a monk at Eheji who sometimes would sit for 10, 15 hours a day in this posture, not moving. Sure, it was painful sometimes, but most of the time this posture would allow him to sit dropping the body and dropping the body-mind, because the mind would just forget about the body. It's a position of ease and balance. And some believe sitting in the balanced position of body facilitates a balance and a stilling of mind, because body and mind are not two. But there's one more reason to sit this way, as Dogen says, because the Buddhas did, all of them. And if you act like a Buddha, a little bit of that might rub off. It's a sacred position. We're doing what the Buddhas did. And if you act like a Buddha, you might start really to act like a Buddha. All the Buddhas of all time, at least in all the statues and pictures I've ever seen, sit this way. So they must know something, because they were the Buddha, or the Buddhas. So, do what they did. What do you have to lose? Except all your suffering. All right, I will ring the bell now.